Welcome everyone, this is Mike and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial of the Mendeley reference tool. As you can see right now on the web page, this is what the program itself looks like. But to start, I'm going to show you how it works when creating a document right within Word. And then once we're done that, I'll go back and show how we set up the references within the Mendeley program. So at this point, I've already set up and imported all my references into the Mendeley program, and I'm starting to type my essay. So this is my first sentence, and I need to reference that. So as you can see at the top, we have our tabs. I'm going to go over to the References tab, and I've already installed the Mendeley Cytomatic within Word, the plugin like it's called. And so now I'm going to reference. So I'm going to say insert citation. Now it lets you search. You can search by author, title, year, whatever you want, and it will look for all the things you have in your library. So note I searched the word technology and I'm finding the reference I was looking for, and it inserts my citation. Now not only did it insert the citation, but it now knows that's one of my references for the bibliography. If this were a direct quote, I could then go in and add the page number as well. So now I'm going to type my second sentence. I'm going to try and show about with 5 references here, 5 citations. And now if I were, say, searching by author, there's the author I'm looking for, and I insert that citation. I'm going to go to my third sentence. I'm going to insert a citation again. Again, it lets you search and find the ones that you've pre-imported into your Mendeley program. We'll do 2 more. I'll go insert my citation again. And let's do 1 more just so we can see how this will work. And of course, you would be typing your essay at this point. And I will go here. All right, so I have 5 citations complete. And again, if you were typing your essay or whatever you may be typing, you could obviously have any number of references. So now I'm going to go to the next page, and I have my 5 citations, but I want my bibliography. So I will go up here and hit the Insert Bibliography, and there we go. All 5 of them that I used in the essay are now in my bibliography. Now the key to all this information that was created for you is being correct is when you import them, like I'm going to show you in the program next, that is done correctly. So note it didn't add your references, but we will, or the title references. I will do that now. And there we go. My 5 citations made my 5 bibliography entries. So whatever citations you use in the document, it adds to your references or your bibliography. So you can imagine how much time this would save you if you had 40, 50 citations. You saw how quick and easy it was simply with just 5, and what a time saver it would be. I really can't even add up all the hours that it has saved me in referencing my work through the course of my my education and the different degrees I've taken. So now let's go to the program itself. I'm going to click on the program. When you first fire up the program, it's going to ask you to create an account because it is all cloud-based. Now the good thing about it being cloud-based is you can then install this program on multiple devices and log into your account, and it pulls down your reference list. So I work on my home computer sometimes, and I take my laptop and I can just pick up where I left off. So it's all cloud-based, and Again, you'll have an account. When you first fire it up, it's going to ask to search your computer for PDFs. Now, I would recommend saying no because it's going to look for every PDF. I would more recommend telling it to search certain folders afterwards or to import them as you use them or need them. And I'm going to go over the import process in a second. Now, if we look here, a few things I want to go over. One of the most important things, view. Go to view, look at the citation style. Obviously I want APA 6, but you may be using MLA or any other reference system, and it's going to base your references on that. So you need to set that to the appropriate one. And of course, since you have an account that you log in, it remembers which one you chose each time. Other things, you can see the titles. I got my author title, the column titles here, year, published in, and when I added it. And you can sort by any of these, and you can actually go and customize what this is. I usually sort it by added. I can also come up and search for particular authors or titles or so on. Also, you'll note on the left, besides or in my library, I have my documents, but I also have many folders I've created through my education, and I can go and look and see which things I have in each folder that I used for each class. Okay, so then I can go back up and just look at all my documents, and again it gives all the authors I have here. Okay, so that's a very quick overview. One other thing I can do is click on numerous references and then right click, and then I can go to copy as formatted citation, and then I can go and paste that into a document, and it would create citations for 1 or 2 or in this case 4 that I selected. Alright, so I'm going to show you how you add items, and this is the crucial step that you get all the correct information for the documents. I'm going to grab a PDF on my second screen that you can't see right now and drag it over and drop it. Now what it starts to do is search that document for information, and that information has appeared over on the right. Okay, so I'm going to click on it here, and I'm seeing this information. Now I need to check that this information is correct. This is a very crucial step because this is what it uses to build your citations and your bibliography. Now I can actually open this document. You can see it, my tabs at the top. Now I've got my library in this document. You can have a number of documents open in different windows, and I could actually sit here and read this document. What's also really neat is on the apps, say for an Android or an iOS device, you can not only log into your account and use it to read and take your work on the go to read, but the apps also have highlighting and annotation tools in them as well. That will save it to your account and you can look at what you highlighted. But the step that I'm interested right now is getting the proper information. So you'll now see the title. So I'm going to check the title, and if anything's wrong, I can just change it. And you want to do this up front because again, this is what it builds the citation from. A common mistake that it does is it will capitalize every letter in the title, which we know that's the incorrect way to create a citation. So often you have to go and change, if it were an uppercase, and go and change it to a lowercase letter. Then I'm going to check my authors, and usually if it grabs the authors, it does it fairly correctly, but again, you want to double check and make sure they're correct. Then I can check my journal. I can see that's correct, the year, the volume, issue, and the pages. This one actually imported the abstract too. If it didn't, you could copy and paste it, but it's really not necessary. The same would apply to keywords. It actually picked up the DOI on this one as well. So this one was fairly successful, grabbing most of the information or all of the information correct, but that isn't always the case. So that's a crucial step, is fixing that information when you import the document. I can then close this, and I now see that is the top one listed because I got it sorted by when I added it. So that's the uh, one of the three main ways you are going to add items into your library is by dragging and dropping the PDF in. I can also sync it up here, and the reason I'd sync it is, again, it's cloud-based, so I've added a new entry. It syncs every so often, but sometimes I just like to do it so it syncs it and is right up to date. Okay, the second way is through a web page. So now I'm on a web page and I want to add this. I've actually installed the Mendeley extension on my Chrome. So now what I'll do is I will go up to the Import to Mendeley button. And it gives me the option here. And it also gives me the option to download. Here we go. The information popped up. And again, I can check it here. I can either check it here or after I've imported it. So I'm going to go save. Now I'm going to go back to my Mendeley program, and what I'm going to do is sync. And now that it's synced, we can see it pulled in the new web page. And it also notes at the top here, well, this thing looks like it's new. Do you want to review it? So again, I can review it, and I can go back between the web page and the program and make sure all the details are correct. And if I say they're correct, they're correct. And there we go. I can sync it again. And so now I've added a web page. Again, you really want to make sure those details are correct beforehand. The last way you would add something, or main way, I go up to add here, the pull down, add manual entry. Say you wanted to add your textbook from your course. You can add any of these items. I'm going to go and change it to book. And then when I add the title of the book and all the information on the textbook or book, whatever the book is, and you'd be done. And then these two that I added, I decide, I don't really want these here, and I can also delete them. And again, it's all cloud-based. I sync it again, and it stays up to date. So really, that's the main parts of the program. It has a lot more features than just this, but this is the getting started part. Finally, I'll take you to how you install this. So you go to Mendeley.com, their website, and gives some information on it. I'm going to go up to download here. And now what I want to do is download for the appropriate iOS. Okay, so we'll choose that, which iOS, and I'll download and install the program. Again, it will ask you to create an account. And then I'm going to install my citation plugin. This is the plugin for Word. So that's very important. So you need to install that. Finally, the web importer, you can either do it from here, but remember there's different browsers. So you might want to go to your, say Chrome, you might want to go to Chrome Web Store to install it like I did. Other places we could see it is in the program. If you go to Tools, again, I've already installed the plugin. It doesn't recognize the web importer because I actually did it through Chrome, but here's another place you could do that. Another option here, check for duplicates, and it would look for duplicate entries and delete them. So this is a quick overview of Mendeley, and I hope you found it useful and that this program can save you as much time as it saved me. And thank you for watching.